Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Clinton Howell Team's Weekly Market Update. What the Howell is going on? Today is Thursday, July 31st, and I'm Clinton Howell, broker with RE/MAX Escarpment Realty. I'm going to start with some really interesting information that our broker owner, Conrad Zurini, was talking about recently, and this is pretty awesome. We've got a major opportunity on hand here for first-time buyers and upsizers, people looking to upgrade. What are you waiting for is the big question in terms of buying a property. So if we look at the composite average prices, so that's like accumulation of all residential property types. If we look back at June of 2022, so about 3 years ago versus now, Burlington is down about 18%, or on average about $206,000, and Hamilton is down about 16%, or $132,000 lower than it was June of 2022. So what does that mean in terms of buying a property? Well, it's substantially lower, the prices, but also the interest rates, interestingly. If you look at the mortgage rates from June of 2022, interest rates are slightly down as well. So if you were going to buy something in Burlington, or say you're upgrading from something smaller, but if you're going to buy something in Burlington with a savings of $206,000 at today's rates, that'd be a monthly payment savings of $757 a month, which is crazy. And if you're a first-time buyer and you're buying something less than $1 million, you can put down 5% instead of 20. Put down 5%, and you can have a 30-year amortization now. So that's actually a savings of $1,257 a month. So it's an amazing time to buy. It's a great time to jump into the market. So anyway, some interesting insights there. What is specifically happening right now on the demand side of the business? I've got the RE/MAX Escarpment, RE/MAX Niagara appointment center information here in front of me. RE/MAX Escarpment Niagara has experienced back-to-back weeks where sales have outpaced new listing inventory. This has never occurred in the past 3 years. This is amazing. The buyer demand is really stepping up right now. If our efforts persist and sales keep outpacing listings at July's levels, we could see sales to listings ratio near 110% in August of 2025. So that would put us into serious seller's market territory. So we are trending in a very hot way right now with buyers purchasing things up. If we look at the weekly sales to new listings ratio, we are at 102%, 102.8%. So we're seeing a very, very strong sales to new listings ratio. Appointments versus sold. So how many properties is it taking to get a property sold? Last week was 9.6. So it's not very much. Not very many showings needed. So interestingly, you got to be priced accurately. You got to be priced based on this market and be willing to negotiate. But properties are getting sold right now. And there's a lot of buyers out there right now with interest in moving forward with something. So what's specifically happening in our local markets? Let's take a look at Burlington here first. So number of listings is actually down a bit compared to last week, and sales are up. So that's consistent with the information we just talked about. We've still got just over 4 months worth of inventory, and we're seeing the 30-day rolling average on the sales versus new listings up at almost 49%. So we're almost hitting balanced market territory based on the past 30 days, and we've been hitting seller's market territory based on the last 2 weeks. So median days on market, 26, so just over 3 weeks. Average days on market, 35 days, so about 4.5 weeks. Most successful negotiations, we're seeing just under 4% discount based on the median. In the Hamilton area, we've seen listings are similar to where they were last week. Number of sales also very similar to what we saw last week. And we're seeing just over 5 months worth of supply there still. And it's still a bit stronger of buyer's market territory there, 37.8% on the absorption. But again, the last 2 weeks, we're seeing a steep increase in that ratio. Median days on market right around 4 weeks, average about 5 weeks. And most negotiations are looking at about 3.5% discount from the asking price based on the median. In Oakville, a similar number of listings compared to a week ago. Still got a lot of inventory in Oakville, close to 7 months of inventory in Oakville, still sitting in a buyer's market territory based on the 30-day rolling average, but the last 2 weeks, again, been brisk. So Things are trending in a hot way based on buyers' interest in the market. Median days on market for Oakville, just over 3 weeks, average just over 4 weeks. And we're seeing a bit more negotiation range in Oakville. About 4.5% seems to be the median average that's happening there for successful trades. That's all I got for you today. If you have any questions about this or any other reports, if you want to discuss your property, please reach out. Love to hear from you. Have a great day.